What is going on, guys? Destro here, and we are playing some Battlefield 4. This is Team Deathmatch on the map Siege of Shanghai, and I am playing with my buddy, my fellow team member, Quicksilver. A link to his channel can be found in the description as well as in the annotation on the video. So make sure you click on that, head on over, and check out my homeboy if you do. Thank you very much. There's a couple things I want to let you guys know about this match. First and foremost, this match was very, very long. Normal team death matches for Battlefield last anywhere from like 8 minutes to 12 minutes, maybe 15 tops. This match here lasted 26 minutes. Quick and I were on a team that was just, it was an uphill battle to begin with. When the match first started, the enemy team had 9 people on their team, and we only had 5. After like 2 minutes of playing this match, one guy from our team bounced. I guess he saw that the servers really weren't filling back up, so he didn't really want to mess with the team that was, stacked and had like 9 people against a team that had 4 or 5. But whatever the case, he left. I remember this match was kind of laggy too. You'll notice that I'm kind of rubber banding a couple times, so maybe that was another reason that he left. But whatever the case is, we had 5 and then we dropped to 4. And they stayed at 9 or 8 for most of the match. They may have had 1 or 2 guys leave later in the match, but for the most part, it was like 9 or 8 on 4 for pretty much the entirety of this match. So I had to edit quite a bit of this match out. Like, for example, the enemy team at one point had the roof of this of Siege of Shanghai. If you've ever played Team Deathmatch on Siege of Shanghai, you know that the roof is a power point of this map. And if you get the roof, you're almost guaranteed victory because you have snipers. You can have the height advantage, the high ground advantage of the rooftops, and you can see pretty much all of the spawns. So the roof is always a power point of this match. They had the roof. I had to switch to mortars, and I successfully got them off of the roof. Once we got the roof ourselves, and then we lost it, and then we regained it. It was kind of one of those back and forth matches that we had. Like I said, with there being so few people in the server, and especially on our team, it lasted quite a long time. So I had to edit out, like, being in the mortar. I didn't want to put that in there and have you guys just sit there and watch me fire a mortar off to get them off the roof. I may edit out some of the death scenes just to kind of cut the time back, because 26 minutes for a video is way too long in my opinion, unless you're doing like a live session for like a campaign or something like that, or like a conquest game. I know that they can last like 20 minutes, if not more than that, but for a team deathmatch, 26 minutes in my opinion is way too long. So I've edited out quite a bit of this video. Also, I want to let you guys know that you're going to notice me switching my classes quite a bit. So I'm not even going to put in the title. Normally I put what gun I'm using in the title. I'm not going to do that this time because I've switched my classes so many times. Like I said, I started on recon, I switched to support, and then I switched to assault. Again, with only 4 people on our team and only Quick and I using communication, I kind of had to switch things on the fly so I could kind of cover what we needed at that particular time. So you're going to notice me switching a bunch of classes. So if you look for like gun information and what type of equipment or weapons and stuff I'm using, I apologize, that's not going to be in the actual title or the description, but you can kind of see on the screen when I kill somebody, you can see what weapon I'm using. Third thing that I wanted to let you guys know, and this is kind of a spoiler, I don't want to spoil the end of this the end of this match, the results of this match for you guys, but this is going to be a spoiler for the end of this match. We won this game, even with it being 9 on 4 and 8 on 4. We still won this game, and in fact, we played these guys. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about this other team because there was one squad in particular that was just doing a lot of douchey things. Like, for example, they spawned in on Operation Locker in the back room, and immediately you heard like 3 DMRs go off and blow up the barrels back there and blow out the back wall of the back room of Operation Locker. If you've played Operation Locker before, you know that that back wall can be blown out and people can jump over that wall and head glitch, and and it's pretty difficult to get them out of that area. Thankfully, we were successful in getting them out of that area, but they were doing things like that. For example, another example that they were doing, they were running around with rocket launchers at one point, just trying to get like really easy one-shot kills with people on Goldman Railway. Also on Goldman Railway, there was one guy that pretty much stayed in one room of one building with a DMR, with like 4 claymores behind him, and a guy that was there to revive him when he got killed. I'm okay. I'm honestly okay with camping. Really am. There are certain maps on Battlefield 4 where we hold down an area because it is smart. Like for example, the roofs on Zavad 311. If you get those roofs as snipers, and that's what I play on Zavad and Langkang for the most part, and sometimes on Siege of Shanghai. If you play on these maps as snipers, it's an advantage. You have the roofs, you have high ground, you can see spawns, you can see people. That's not an issue. I don't have an issue with quote unquote camping or defending an area or holding down an area. That's not my issue. But when you have a squad or a couple of people go out of their way just to be douchebags, and you can tell that they're being douchebags, you know those guys when you play any type of multiplayer game, you can tell that they're just doing things just to be a douche, because they're either one, trying really, really hard to win a game, or two, they're just trying to be funny and piss people off. But we weren't really pissed. Like I said, we won all the matches that we were in against these guys. There was a couple of points where we were like, okay, it's about time you get out of that building with the DMR. But, it wasn't to the point where, oh, we don't want to play these people anymore. We're so sick of these guys, and we're going to back out. It wasn't anything like that whatsoever. We could overcome their tactics, but at the same time, we understood what they were trying to do, and it just wasn't working out for them. So this match here is kind of a good summary of how things went. That they tried really hard. They tried just about every trick in the book to win the matches, but they didn't get the job done. And it's proof that even if the teams are not even though if you are outnumbered and there's a disadvantage, you can still overcome things like this. You can use your skill, use your gun skill, use your brain, play your game. A lot of people get caught up in the thought of being outnumbered. They lose their focus in the game, and they start playing the other team's game. You don't want to do that. You want to play your game. You want to play at your pace. And when you do that, it's easy to overcome these types of odds. How often do you see a team that is this outnumbered actually win a game? Because for the most part, people either just quit or you just pretty much get slaughtered. So really a good team effort. And not only just for myself and Quick, our 2 teammates here did a really good job of using teamwork. Even though they weren't communicating with us, they were sticking close to us. We were sticking close to them. We were kind of watching their back. They were watching our back. So it was good to see, us 4 kind of, coexist and work together to get this win, because it really was a hard-fought win. So that is the reason for that. I actually did not expect this commentary to go this long in the video. I thought maybe it would end around 5-6 minutes tops, but I guess there was a lot to kind of explain about this match and our little session here of playing this other team. I hope that you guys enjoy this Team Deathmatch as much as we enjoyed playing it. It was a lot of fun to play, so I hope that you can enjoy it and appreciate it for what it is. And probably tomorrow I will be uploading some Watch Dogs. I did say in that video, and I remember saying it, that I had not played Battlefield 4 in the past couple of weeks. And that was true up until this past Wednesday. It's been about it was about almost 2 weeks since I had played Battlefield 4. But after playing this game here, it kind of got bumped up in the rotation. I wanted to get this video out and upload it first, and then tomorrow I will get some Watch Dogs gameplay up. Me taking out a CTOS command center. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. Thank you as always for your comments, your ratings, and your subscription. It is always appreciated. Much love, and I hope that you guys enjoy the end of this Team Deathmatch right here on Battlefield 4.
Hey soldier, where are you going? Come join me. Counter set. We got 5 more. Hey, 你一箱。
备，你一箱。
Just gotta take out one more guy.